guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of all Makeup by Mario's new makeup line. I'm so excited to be reviewing all these products for you guys. Really quickly, I want to introduce myself. If you guys don't know and you're new here to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Jessica and I make videos on all things beauty. I specialize on beauty reviews. You guys can find me here on YouTube Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as those are the days that I upload. If you do want to continue watching me, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Also hit the notification bell because that will make sure that you're notified every single time that I am uploading. So do those things, and also follow me on Instagram, The Mexican Beauty, because I'm always there ready to chat with you guys, and I'm consistently posting there. So you just want to check me out, because whenever you don't find me here, you'll find me there. So let's hop right in and transform this face into a Makeup by Mario. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to begin prepping these eyes. And what I'm gonna go ahead and do first is I'm going to just set the eye area because I do get very oily on my lids. So I'm going to be using the lighter shade of the two creams, and I'm going in with this Morphe brush. This is my M173. This is my favorite brush to just kind of prepare that area. He also did come out with brushes. I didn't pick up any of the brushes just because I picked up all this stuff. If I would have picked up some brushes, it would have been like well over like $400, and I was like, I think I'm okay right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the next shade, which is supposed to also be a primer base. This is kind of like more of a warmer tone color that will go in and kind of start building up the crease. So one of the big things he emphasized was that you can use these colors to begin sculpting out your eyes. So I'm gonna be using this darker brown with this fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna begin kind of sculpting the area where I kind of want to add a little bit of depth. So I'm going to take it on the crease and just begin to subtly create some depth. I like this color because I feel like it isn't super intensely pigmented, which isn't necessarily what you want. You kind of just want something soft to kind of create that base for the other colors that you will be applying on top. So we have that. And then of course you can go in with the powder, which I think I may take just a little tiny bit of that, and I may just put it over the lid a little bit so that we don't crease. I'm gonna take that same brush that we used with the lighter cream shade, and I'm just gonna kind of pat that right all over the lid. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Master Matte Palette. All the Master palettes, the eye palettes, are all priced the same. So they are $48, and I mean, the quality is incredible. So this is what you have here. Put that there. Again, very simplistic. And in here you do have different colors. So they're all matte, named matte, but they go matte 1 through 12. So I'm so excited. Like, this is literally the perfect everyday palette. And apparently you can use these wet. You can use these to contour your face. Also, I'm sure that they probably already mentioned this, but I was thinking, like, if I ever forgot my brow pencil, I can literally use these to do, you know, my brow with some powder. So I was really excited about that. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna continue building off of what we did with the cream shade on the crease. So I'm gonna go in with this one right here. Ooh, they look like they're so pigmented. Wow. So I'm just gonna be taking that from side to side. These palettes are just like, look at that pigmentation. It is phenomenal. Then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker brown. I'm gonna be mixing these two right here. And I'm gonna be adding those onto my crease just to kind of add a little bit more depth. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this shade. So we've gone in with all these right here, and now we're gonna take this one right here, and we're gonna begin building that on the outer edge, like so. They blend so easily, and they're not like choppy, like they're just very, very blendable. Ever since I saw Mario do that like really beautiful halo eye on Kim, for the Met Gala, I've like loved that type of halo eye. Now that we put that in, we're gonna go in a little bit deeper, and we're gonna go in with this really, really dark brown. And that we're gonna just take on the outer edges. So I like to build up from the lightest browns to the darkest browns just so that everything really builds up nicely. I'm gonna be applying the shimmer right in the middle and really create some magic. So excited. So you see we have like a lot of warmth. And I also went in with these darker shades just because darker shades are harder to work with. So if you're able to work easily with these dark shades, you know the palette is done correctly. We're gonna go in with the star of the show, this baby right here. It looks so stunning. So this is the Master Metals. Look at these colors, guys. Like, I just cannot. Like, they look so beautiful. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna open up the Master Metal Manipulator, which is supposed to be what's gonna activate the shadows and make them even more like intense and beautiful. This manipulator is just supposed to do that trick. And also this is really helpful if you do want to use these specific shadows as like eyeliners. Like, it makes it more attainable to kind of give you that really good consistency. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is actually, before we go in with the manipulator, by the way, the manipulator was $14, which I think is a really fair price. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's actually not bad at all, because I thought it was gonna be like 20 bucks or like 19, but that's not a bad price at all. So before I do that, I think I wanna kind of just go in with the shade by itself without the manipulator, just so that I can see how it works with the manipulator and without the manipulator. So what I'm gonna go ahead and use is my favorite flat brush. I'm gonna be taking my MAC 242 brush. I don't know, I'm like stuck between these two because I wanna do something that's like October-y. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this orange shade because it looks so stunning. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna see how it applies without anything. Oh, that's stunning. Yeah, so if you want something a little bit more subtle, definitely go in with just the product. Like, it works amazing. Now we're gonna go in with the manipulator. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and place a little bit right on the palette. And we're just doing one dot. Don't get too crazy with it because you don't want it to like shit hit the fan. Then we're gonna scrape a little bit of this shadow, the one that we use, the orangey shade, and we're gonna mix that. When we mix that, we're gonna create magic. I'm going to be applying this on the middle of my lid. Oh my god, that is stunning. It gives it like such a, like, do you guys see like such a foiled effect? So right now I'm just roughly placing that in the center. Oh, that is such a like fall vibe. And then I'm taking my other brush and I'm just blending that. Let me just tell you guys, the way that this is drying is so beautiful. Like, you know how with some shadows, when you mix it with liquids, like it just dries so nasty and it's separating and stuff. This is drying. Oh wait, let me just use this mirror because it's gonna be really satisfying. There we go. I had to do that because I want to use the mirror up close so I can see everything really well. Yeah, so like this is beautiful. Okay, so yeah, I mean, whatever way you want to apply it, I just felt like it was great for me to apply it first with, with this kind of like dry, just so that I could lay down that product specifically kind of in the direction where I want it to go. And then when I knew where I was going to be applying it, I just went in with the liquid version, with it liquefied, if you will, just to kind of, you know, further enhance the area that I really wanted this color to pop, which is the midsection of the eye. But like, can you feel the fall here? Okay, so I went ahead and completed the eyes. And I also went ahead and put on some concealer, and I also used one of the makeup wipes. I'm actually gonna use it to remove this lip balm. I used the makeup wipes, and immediately after I took them out of the packaging, they smell like cucumber, and then I'm like, you smell really fresh. I went ahead and looked at the back and it said, these refreshing biodegradable wipes are infused with coconut water. They're my go-to for gently and effectively removing makeup without drying the skin. Mario. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be adventurous because, I mean, why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my staple wing that I like to do. I'm going to be using the black eyeshadow right here. I want to test out this pigment. Wow, it looks really nice. This is one of the most pigmented black eyeshadows I've ever used. That is literally the most perfect eyeshadow black liner I've ever used. I kind of do want to go ahead and do a little wing. So let me do a tiny baby wing. Let me take a little bit more though. I just want it to be small. Highly recommend this black in this palette. Like, use it as your eyeliner. You do not need to use gel or a, what is it? Liquid. Like, this is amazing. And he does have a gel liner and a pencil liner. So definitely use that if that's what you're into. But if you're a beginner and you're just getting into eyeliner, I would highly recommend just using eyeshadow. It will work so easily. It'll be a great way for you to learn how to do wings and become a pro, and then use like liquids and gels. But I feel like this way is just so great still. This is an A+ black eyeshadow. That means that this quality is next level. Like, I'm telling you, you need this palette. I do kind of want to make the lower lash line a little bit dramatic because I do want this look to be dramatic. So we're gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario Master Pigment Pro Pencil. This one is in the perfect brown, which I'm sure it is because that was the perfect black eyeshadow and he does not disappoint. Oh, and it comes with a pencil sharpener. Love the detail. I think this is absolutely fantastic. And this is what it looks like. I do quickly want to look at the price of this just so that we can get into the full tea. Okay, so you have one side of the eyeliner and the other side you have the little brush, which this is what really sold me on this pencil because the brush is meant to easily go in and kind of make everything a little bit more softer. The Sephora employee that I was speaking to told me that this is very comparable to Marc Jacobs. So if you have tried Marc Jacobs, then you're probably gonna really enjoy this pencil. $22. They also have the black one, like I mentioned. They also have the black liquid liner, and then they have a Master Matte Brightening pencil, which looks like this. And let me go ahead and just run this through the lash line. I'm really gonna put this in, and you guys know I don't typically do like lower lash line work because I don't like for my eyes to kind of look smaller. I like them to look bigger, but because we are working with Makeup by Mario products, I'm like, you know what? Let's have some fun. Wow, it's so creamy. And I have very watery eyes, and this literally is staying still perfectly. Like, it takes a lot for my eye to handle a liner. Like, I have to really go in and like apply pressure, but this, I didn't really need to apply that much pressure. I feel like as soon as I apply eyeliner on my bottom, like you guys can see, like I feel like my eyes just look so different. And you guys know that I never do it, so maybe that's why I feel like my eyes look so different. So I'm gonna try to kind of smoke that out with this pencil. Well, not pencil, with the little brush. And I think this is meant so that you can have like a smooth transition between your waterline and like right under, so that it looks kind of seamless, you know? I typically don't like taking it all the way through because I feel like it really closes my eyes, but I feel like I just have to for this look. You know what I wish he would have came out with now that I'm thinking about it? A mascara. I feel like it would have been amazing. I'm sure he will, but I was just looking at my lower lash. I'm like, I'm gonna have to put some mascara on. But it's gonna have to be another brand because of the fact that I don't have a mascara for this brand. But do you guys see how just kind of grabbing a little bit of that product from the waterline and then running it through really gives you like that smoked out effect? I love it. I literally love how this looks. It's just a very like evening appropriate look. And I've been itching to do like a dramatic look because lately I've been doing very easy wearable looks because I'm on the go, I need something quick. But sitting down today and getting to like actually play with a little bit more of a dark vibe has really just been great. I do want to go ahead and take a little bit of the lightest shade right here. I think it's called Matte 1 right here. I'm going to take that and I'm just going to apply it right here on the brow bone because I always love applying a little bit of some of a light shade to the brow bone just to really enhance that. Cannot wait to see what he comes out with when it comes to complexion. Just like foundation and concealer, like it's just gonna be so great to see like what more he creates, you know? Okay guys, so this is the completed look right here. I just went ahead and put a little bit of blush and some lipstick on. I had to use the Mario KKW Beauty products because I was like, if I'm using Mario's everything else, I need to use Mario's Blush with Kim and their lipstick. This is one of my favorites. I'm wearing the classic K. I don't think these are available anymore, but if they are, we'll definitely leave them linked down below for you guys. I wanted to keep the lip super minimalistic, and I feel like you can never go wrong with a beautiful nude. Now we can talk about my final thoughts. So I have to say I am extremely impressed with this brand. I honestly wasn't expecting anything less than that. I do have to say when I first saw everything, I was kind of like, because every time I see a new brand come out, I automatically see like them come out with like a full foundation line, a full concealer line. But because I haven't had time to really look, I didn't really look into it that much. I was just kind of like, that looks nice. Like, I don't know if I want another palette. But when I looked into everything and I realized and saw why he decided to do eyes first, it all made complete sense. It's all Mario. It truly is him, and you can tell this is a true passion project. He's doing this because he cares so much about the artistry. You can tell there's been so much detail put into this entire brand, and this is only the beginning, which makes me so excited for him. I can't wait to see what he launches. I have to say, his palette, the Masters Matte, may be my absolute favorite palette that everybody should own. This is a staple palette that every single person should own because somebody who likes very natural looks is gonna benefit from this. They're gonna benefit from the dark colors at some point in their life. Somebody who really likes a very dramatic look, they're also gonna benefit from this because this is a palette that you can literally use anything. Like, it's a multi-use palette, and I think that's totally worth a buy. It's $48. I think that's an amazing price. I was honestly expecting this makeup brand to be a little bit more expensive just because a lot of times when I see makeup artists that have been in the game for years start their brand, it's pretty high price, but his price points are really fair to me. Next palette. Oh, I want to talk about the Master Metals. This palette is beautiful. Definitely would say this is more so of a palette for people that really love to do bold looks, super editorial. This is the type of makeup that you see like at Fashion Week, backstage when the makeup artists are doing makeup. And I feel like if you get this, you definitely need to get the Manipulator just because it will really activate the eyeshadows and make them that much more rich. As for the Master Eye Prep and Set, this is really nice stuff. Do I think you absolutely need this? No, I do not. And that's just because I feel like I can get the same effect out of the products I already have. If I were doing like freelance makeup, I would definitely want like these in my kit because they're easier to use for like clients. But I feel like for me, I could easily what I usually do is I just take some eyeshadow or some extra foundation and just pat it all over my eye to prep my eye, and then I'm good to go for the entire day. I also really was a huge fan of the pencil liner. This pencil liner is really good. The Perfect Brown, I love it. I'll be using this a lot during the fall, and I love the fact that it has this little brush that I can really smoke out my lower lash line and really give me that like beautiful cat eye effect that Mario likes to do on Kim Kardashian, where it's like super smoked out but super dramatic. I'm definitely going to be creating something like that soon because I just love the feel, and I feel like you can really accomplish that with these. If you're somebody that loves a good pencil liner, you need to get this. I think this is absolutely 100% better than the Marc Jacobs one. The Marc Jacobs one for me just is super drying, like super quick. Like after a few uses, I'm like, okay, this is dry AF. Then the makeup wipes, these are really nice. I feel like if you already have your favorite makeup wipes, this may not be something you care for, but I think that they're really nice, and I definitely feel like this is something that everybody loves to have in their collection. I love the smell. It didn't irritate my skin. So those were the items that I checked out. Definitely huge fan of the matte palette. That's by far my #1. The next products that I would love to check out are definitely that highlighter expensive. It kind of got me curious a little bit. I do have oily skin, but I mean, maybe I can use it in other ways because it's a multi-use product. Also the brightening pencil. I love brightening pencils. Like for my waterline, I like to do kind of like that white, but I think that's more so of a cream color. So I think I can make it look more natural on my skin. So I'll definitely be checking that out. But I'm so excited to see what more he has to create because So far, these products really impressed me. I would love to see more matte palettes because I've been really into like matte eyeshadows. So yeah, I definitely think that the Makeup by Mario makeup brand is worth checking out and worth to buy. I'm really impressed and I can't wait to go and take some pictures with my makeup look. It's been a minute since I've done like a dramatic look, so I'm like, do we need to go out? Because you look pretty bomb. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you tried out the new Makeup by Mario makeup brand? I wanna hear what you guys are thinking. Have you placed your orders? Are you waiting to receive? Let me know down below. I love starting a conversation with you guys because you guys are the best people around town to talk about all things beauty. And if you guys did enjoy watching this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing these types of videos for you guys. And I think that's pretty much all I have for today. So I will see you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.